My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Whew. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. How has your May been going? Because I have felt like it has been an absolute fucking roller coaster of emotions, and that was weird. And trying to figure out what path to take. It's like there are two roads in front of me. Really, for me, it feels like there are five or six, and I'm trying to discern which paths are not the ones that I'm supposed to be on right now, which opportunities are not for me. But they seem tempting because the paths that aren't for me still have like pretty little flowers over there, and like the way the sun shines on that side is kind of nice. But like what I don't see is what's not for me down the road. I don't know, that was maybe a weird analogy, but the path that's for me, it feels like it's a little gloomy right there. It's a little gloomy. There's some weeds growing. The grass is a little dead, and it needs some tending and nurturing too. And I guess we can call it shiny object syndrome, where the pretty path over there, that one looks good. That one looks good. It looks vibrant. It doesn't look like it needs a lot of work. And the path that's actually meant for me needs nurturing, needs nourished, needs tended to, needs taken care of, needs respected, needs honored. And I'm like, you sure you want me to go down that one? Because that's a lot of work. This was the longest analogy ever, but I seriously hope that makes sense, because sometimes we have these options in front of us and we want to take the easy way out. We want to take what seems like the easy way out, what seems like the quickest solution, the way to instant gratification. But we're failing to see how that road doesn't lead to fulfillment, how that road only leads to disappointment, because we're just looking at the beginning of it, or the start of something new, the start of something easy that appears to be easy. And then the route that's actually for us, it's not easy in the beginning. It's hard work. It needs mowed. The path needs mowed. It needs water. It needs nourished. It needs you to accept the challenge that is going on this path. It needs you to accept that there's work to do. But that path is the one that leads to more fulfillment. You know? So right now, I'm choosing the path that I know that leads to more fulfillment. But fuck, it is. There's work that needs to be done. There's work that needs to be done. There's weeds that need to be harvested and used for medicinal benefits, because weeds are actually really good for you, and most of your weeds are medicinal. So don't just mow them down and toss them out. Okay, side rant. But there's weeds that need taken care of. You know, there's plants that need watered, and there's just obstacles that you're gonna have to get through, that I have to get through. This is like a 10-minute long analogy on choosing the right path. Just let the birds sing in the background for a minute while I form my thoughts and breathe. So that's pretty much what May has felt like for me, is looking at the options in front of me, looking at the choices that I have, and not allowing myself to get swept up in the distractions and the shininess of the paths that aren't for me. And also not allowing myself to be afraid of the path that I know is for me. And it's hard because it's not like I can see the end of the road. It's not like I know exactly what's on that other side. But I know in my heart that it will lead to more fulfillment, rather than choosing something that means that I stay the same. That means that I don't grow to the potential that I truly am meant to grow, or want to grow, or desire to grow. And right now, like, my humanness, I've just taken a step back. I'm like barely humaning in. It's not a word anyway, so I should just stop. But I'm like barely being a human right now. I swear. I don't know where I am like 90% of the time already. But, excuse me. I'm just letting my soul, like, do what she needs to do. Because if my human form steps in right now, while I'm transitioning and while I'm changing and while things are happening, I might not do it. So maybe this is your sign to tell your human form to step back for a second. If you're trying to make something happen and you're trying to transition, trying to change, and just let your spirit form, let your soul guide the way, and just like have trust and just release and just let go for a second. Just let the fuck go. That's all we can do in times of such transition or alignment. It's just let go. And as a chronic overthinker, that's usually the hardest thing that I battle with, is letting go of control, because I'm in my mind about how everything's gonna work, how's it gonna, you know, how's it gonna plan out, what's the best plan of action, how do I do this, how do I do that, how do I, and sometimes the universe is just like, yo, stop worrying about the details. Like, I have the details, you just take the lead. You just do the thing that I'm guiding you to do. You just do the thing that your soul is calling you to do, and I will worry about the details. And I'm telling you guys this right now as I'm in the middle of transition where I do not know the details. I have no freaking clue. And it's so terrifying. And then it's also kind of like cool, because it's, you know, you're really putting your faith in things aligning for a higher vibration because you're listening to your soul. And it's like, whoa, this is scary as shit. And then also, like, whoa, what could actually come out of this? What beautiful things could actually be on the other side of taking this leap that I have no idea about? So, you know, I don't want to have this conversation as if letting go is super easy, but I just wanted to approach it from a way that, like, I'm letting you know in the middle of doing it how it feels and the roller coaster of emotions that arise when you're trying to seriously take a step back and let things align for you because you're following your soul. And I think when you're truly following your soul, there is no other option but to take a step back. There is no overthinking. There is no trying to be in control. There is no trying to work everything out. There is no trying to plan everything out. There is no having a month-to-month plan and a day-by-day set of steps, and there's none of that. Like, you literally just have to follow your soul in every second all the freaking time. And I thought that I would be really having a lot to do and to focus on during this transition that I'm going through right now. But really, my only job right now is to, like, just rest. Sometimes we think we need to do in the middle of change, when that's going to overexert our energy and burn us out as we're trying to change or as we're getting to the change, and it's not going to be for our highest good, our best interest. So the better thing to do is rest and allow your mind and body and spirit to kind of learn how to balance itself and stable itself through, you know, unstable territory. So, what do I title this, guys? Like, letting go, surrendering, letting your soul freaking guide the way. I wish I could give like a summary. So this is what this video was about, to wrap it all up. But the message was in the video. The message was in me speaking throughout this entire thing, and that was just like a channeling that randomly came through. So if you got it, like, you got it. If you get it, you get it, you know? And if you do, leave a little like sun emoji or something, because transition can be scary. It could be a lot, but your soul knows the way, and it's leading you to a lighter path. So drop a sun emoji. Let me know if you like this video. Give me a like, comment, whatever. Just connect, subscribe to the channel, and just know that you got this. Just know that you got this. You're not alone. There's a fuck ton going on when you're trying to transition. So tell your human self to take a step back. Just let them know, like, hey, just take a step back for a moment. You don't have to do too much right now. You just have to allow yourself to sit and move through this energy in this season of change, so that you're ready when you get to where you're trying to go. So that you're ready. So that you don't feel like completely overwhelmed when you get there. Instead, you feel like, all right, cool, I'm here, and now I'm ready to see how things continue to unfold. All right, so that's the message. Happy May 26th. May is almost over, and it was beautiful. It was, no, I shouldn't even say that. There was a lot of processing. That's what this whole video is about. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your May. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you're seeing this. If you're seeing this in June, you know what? Time doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. Time is an illusion, and you can see this whatever. So just have a great day, okay? Love you. Bye. Open my